Categorical and date variables are not measurement variables. Date variable means suppose 21/9/2020. It is not a category human variable. There is one hyphen or slash is there in the variable. So it is not a measurement variable. From the data frame, you have to identify the variable as well as the measurement variable. In order to use this reconstruction, you need a new library, Reshape2. You have to install this Reshape2. In the previous class, we have discussed how to install a new package from the packages panel. Where this use the melt function, we need a special library known as reshape2. To import reshape2, you have to use a command library of reshape2. So how will you use the melt command? What is the syntax of it? Melt command. First you have to use the data frame. PD is the data frame. Then it is followed by the identifier variable. Identifier variable. Then it is followed by measurement variable. So first we need to identify which variables are identifier variable and which one are the measurement variable. So here the name and the month are the identifier variable and the remaining this blood sugar and BP are the measurement variable. So how will you melt it? So look at the previous output screenshot. Here our data frame looked like this. So what's the problem between this one and this one? Actually, here we are having 4 attributes. Now we are going to convert these 2 columns into a single column. Okay, so first of all, we are taking the we are using the blood sugar value. So this one is the value for creating the blood sugar. Okay, and the remaining thing is these are the values of the BP. Okay, how will you do it? So here we are adding 2 columns, namely variable and values. In the variable column, we are writing the BS and BP. So then compare the first data frame values. In the first column, you are having Senthil, Jan 140. Blood sugar, we are considering blood sugar. So blood sugar value is 140. So first row is Senthil, Jan, blood sugar 140. Next column is Senthil, February 132, 90. So here we are considering blood sugar value. So this value is 132. And we will copy the other values, Senthil and Feb. Okay, then consider the third field, this field. So here blood sugar value is 125. So blood sugar value is 125. And just copy the other values, Sam and Jan. Then fourth row, blood sugar value is 160. Consider this row. Blood sugar value is 160. So we are applying 160 here, blood sugar, and copying the remaining value. And in the next session, we are just copying the same values, but instead of storing the blood sugar value, we will be storing the BP value. And this same column is copied here, 80, 90, 120 and 84. This one is 80 and this one is also 80. Like that we will copy. This function is known as melt function. Okay, in this melt function, we need to identify the identifier variable and measurement variable. And the measurement variables are combined into a single column. This variable is the measurement variable. Convert the measurement variable into single column which is given by variable and store the values of these variables in value column, this column. That is, the value of B.S is 140. Okay, next is cast function. Cast function is applied using dcast function. And the syntax of dcast function is like this. Dcast data formula value dot var equal to column with values. So what are the arguments here? So first one is data. Data means it is the data frame. Then what is the variable here? So formula. What is formula here? Formula here is we are applying a variable plus month and name as formula. Variable plus month and name as the formula. And here we are considering the variable and month as constant because it contains BS and BP. And convert the name variable into two columns depending upon the number of categories in the name. The column from which value is taken is decasting. We are having two categories, Sam and Senthil, and the values are taken from the column value. Okay, let's illustrate it. In order to use dcast function, we also need the same library reshape too. So, what is the syntax of dcast function? First, you have to write the dcast, then it is followed by the data frame, then it is followed by the variable formula. Here, the formula considered is variable plus month and name. And then it is followed by the values for the variable. Okay, actually this is the original data frame created and this one is decasting function. So first one is the variable. This is the variable. So this variable is written here. This is the variable. Okay, after that variable is month. Then month is